Hi all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see how we can run a PySpark program in PyCharm. So let's start. So first we'll open the PyCharm. As our PyCharm opens successfully, we'll start by creating a new project. I'm going to place it under the C drive, name as PyCharm project. And I am going to use the underlying 3.11 version of the Python interpreter. It will create a virtual environment on top of that 3.11 version of the Python. So let's create this project once. As our project is created, let's create a new main file. Let's install the PySpark library in this virtual environment so that we can start creating a PySpark program. So for that, open the project structure, go to the Python, go to the interpreter. As you can see, here we do not have a PySpark installed. So we need to click on this plus icon, then type PySpark and click on install package. There is a glitch in PyCharm. It does not show it is installed or not. You just need to close it, click on OK, and then you just need to open the project structure and you can see the PySpark is installed successfully over here. So let's start and write our first program in PyCharm. So we are going to write the program to count the frequencies of the word in a particular file. So for that, I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to name it as input.txt and I'm going to write some text in it. So I'll save this file, input.txt. I'll go to the main file and write our program. First, we need to import the Spark session, which is the entry point to our Spark features. So this Spark session is present under PySpark.sql. So let's import this Spark session first. And as you can see, we are getting the code completion feature as well. You can just click on the tab so that the import Spark session is automatically entered into the IDE. So it is done. Now let's create the Spark session. You can use any app name that you want. Next, we need to read the text file. And our text file name is input.txt. We are going to use the text file function of the Spark context. So we need to perform 3 transformations on this file to get the number of frequencies of a particular word. The first transformation is flat map. It will divide the line into separate word using the separator that we have provided. The second transformation is map. It will add 1 to each word so that if a word is once, then it will add 1 to that word. And the last operation that we need to perform is reduce by key. So reduce by key aggregate all the word together and count the number of ones that we have added using the map transformation. So let's start and do the transformation. So this is the first transformation that we need to perform. Let's print the output that we get after this transformations. We need to use the action called correct to get the output. Let's do the second transformation. Let's print the output of the second transformation as well. And let's do the final transformation. Let's stop the Spark session as well. So after every action, it will start the execution from start only. So assume after this collect, the first transformation that is happening is flat map. Then once again, when you trigger the action, then it will first do the flat map, then it will do the map, and in the last action, first it does the flat map, then it will do the map, and in the end it will do the reduce by key. So let's run this program and see what is the output. There are some warnings which we are getting, which we can ignore as of now. So after doing the first transformation, that is the flat map, we are getting a list of worlds, that is once upon a time there was a king and queen. And after the second transformation, that is world comma one is added to the each world, and in the last transformation all the word aggregated together and the one is counted. So king is coming twice and is coming twice. And as you can see, the king and king are different, as the king over here as a small k, whereas the king over here as capital K. So they both treat as a different. So there are some warnings that we are getting, like please install psutil to have better support with spilling. So spilling means when there is not enough memory in your system, it will spill to the disk. So to efficiently execute the program, let's install this psutil and run our program again. Let's go to the Python interpreter, click on the plus icon, type this psutil, click on install package. Let's wait for it to get installed. Let's close it, click on OK, then open the settings again. See, the psutil is installed now. So let's run our program again. So now we did not get this warning. So here you can see we are getting the output. So that's how we can run our PySpark program in PyCharm. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.